July soybeans were sharply lower and now almost 50 cents off of Tuesday's high. It's been a pretty sharp break here the last couple of days, and with today, they posted a close solidly below the 100-day moving average, which sits at 12.17. So not just by a penny or so, it really did close well below that. That comes as we had weekly export sales for soybeans. Now keep in mind, this is sort of the tail end of the main US export season. Because at this point, Brazil, Argentina, South America in general will start to take over and be much bigger players on the global scale. It's just how that works with Northern Hemisphere weather versus Southern Hemisphere weather and crop cycles. So the fact that it was still a fairly positive number is, I think, somewhat supportive. The range of guesses was 250,000 to 600,000 metric tons, and it came in at 429,000. So pretty much right in the middle of export or of trade expectations. However, I will say, with the flooding that's been happening in Rio Grande do Sul, Brazil, and concerns over that, there was a big question mark of whether global exporters would step up and be more aggressive buyers of US soybeans in the past week. And that really wasn't the case, at least not in a big way. We'll have to see what happens for next week. In the meantime, Friday brings the USDA's May WASI World Agricultural Supply and Demand estimates. And it's important because it shows us the first new crop balance sheet that we'll see on a WASI report. The trade is expecting old crop carryover for soybeans unchanged, virtually unchanged at 340 million metric tons. But for new crop, we're looking at 430 million metric tons. So this may serve as a bit of a reminder that we have a potentially bearish situation or growing supplies going into this growing season. But of course, we do still have to grow this crop. So a lot to be watching for, a lot happening here just even before the end of the week. So everybody stay tuned and stay safe.